Negro League baseball players could be portrayed as victims of segregation, but Hunter grad James Robinson's legacy is one of empowerment and success.
A lot of people forget. Older people understand. Young people, most of the young people don't even know. They watch games and they see black and brown faces now. So, and all their lives they've been seeing, either Latin or black players play. So they had no idea that it was a struggle to get it to that point.
85-year-old James Robinson is referring to baseball's color line and how African Americans were not allowed to play in the major and minor leagues until the late 1940s. As a result, black players had no choice but to create and play in a league of their own.
Baseball was a game that we could play. We formed a league because we couldn't get in the major league. The guys in the major leagues knew that there were players equal to them in the Negro Leagues. During that time, there was such a thing called barnstorming. So major leaguers would get a team together and they would play against the Negro Leaguers. And they would play and draw great crowds, They travel all over the country. And most of the time the Negro Leaguers, they would win those games.
When Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier in baseball in 1947, James knew he finally had a chance to play in the majors.
The idea that they would pay people to play baseball, and that now the major league was opening up, that was very interesting to me, and that was really something that I wanted to do. I was an infielder. I played second base in high school, and I played second base and shortstop in college. I actually, with the Kansas City Monarchs, I even played third base. But the main thing is that my first Negro League game was in Yankee Stadium.
Robinson's Negro League career spanned from 1952 to 1958 with the Philadelphia Stars, the Indianapolis Clowns, and the Kansas City Monarchs. His career highlights include playing in the East-West All-Star Game, being captain of the Monarchs, and signing a minor league contract with the St. Louis Cardinals.
If you're a ball player, you want to go to the major league, and but I can say I had a chance, but it just didn't work out. I was a good player. Being in the All-Star Game and being captain, those were important. I finally stopped playing baseball, I think, at 27 or 28. And then I said, I really got to get a job now, It was much simpler because I had some credentials, So it opened up opportunities for me.
Robinson's baseball accomplishments earned him countless accolades and most recently, the opportunity to meet President Barack Obama. But those triumphs are only a part of his life success. After his sports career, Robinson earned a master's degree in social work from Hunter and eventually retired from the New York City Housing Authority after 30 years of service.
I was an employee in New York City Housing Authority, and they gave me an opportunity to get my master's degree in social work. Hunter School of Social Work, and it put me in a position whereby I always knew that even after anything else, at least I had a shot at getting a decent job, and it made me feel strong, made me feel strong. And I always thought it was a great combination too, because when I went to play in the Negro League, I had already finished college, So I always felt that I had the advantage over a lot of guys, because I was always comfortable knowing that I wasn't going to starve, because I had the means to move on.
After a short-lived retirement in the 80s, Robinson became a criminal justice professor at South Carolina State University, as well as the school's head baseball coach.
At the stage in my life when I thought I was finished working, that was probably the best job I ever had, So I really felt thrilled about that. I did that for about 6 years, But now I'm really officially retired. I don't think I could have, seen that as my future, But it turned out to be pretty good. I've been blessed, I was able to go to college, play baseball, had a successful career, And so I'm really happy about that. What's next for me is try to enjoy whatever life I have left, and I appreciate you asking me these questions because I was just dying to tell it to somebody.